お帰りなさいませ。アイン様。
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone-Faced Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some Overlord. Theta, do we have any comments today?
No.
Alright,
I
so
mean,
let's
we
go
got a
ahead
lot
and
of likes on videos. It's been happening a lot lately. People do watch these things. We're not talking to the void.
that's always good to hear, but I mean, if you guys have anything to say, go ahead and remember to put it down in the comments. But last time was Henry's upheaval in hectic days, which was kind of like a long character piece just about the village and Henry in particular and everything she got up to. This included things such as learning about the strange undead menace out there, where the giants of the east and demon snake of the west are going to try to fight this weird wooden construction that's appeared in the woods. Henry also rallies the village together, tries to go to town to get some additional help, but ultimately only really manages to buy some weapons to bring back to the goblins. She also demonstrates her mind control powers again on a bunch of ogres by more or less just kind of leaning into the fact that they need an alpha to control them, and she just goes, "Hey, that's me."
And this
And
is
then
the
they go
part.
quietly into the shed.
This is the part where I'm going to indicate that Griff is not reading a synopsis at this point. He's working off of his own memory, which may include incorrect information.
Nope, this is exactly what's in the synopsis. The ogres specifically need an alpha, and they're told that's what Henry needs to do. So Henry then uses her mind control and tells them to go to the shed. It is exactly how it happened.
Again, Griff is working on his own memory and not the exact words of any synopsis that he may have read before.
We here at Stoneface Reaction do not condone anything Griffin says. But
Well,
in
no, we
addition,
don't condone them. We may support them from time to time, but we never condone them.
exactly. So in addition to all this, Henry is voted in as the village chief while she's away, and she eventually decides to go ahead and accept this. The battle maids who have been watching over the village are more or less excited to see things changing because they really wish to see the entire village burned down and destroyed. So that's essentially where we left off, and honestly, not really sure where this is gonna go right now. We got the episode, which is the Giant of the East, Demon Snake of the West. So, undoubtedly, this is going to be the episode where Ein steps out, dunks on 2 more hamsters, and adds them to his collection. What do you think, Theta?
I'm sorry, say that one more time for me.
Where Ein steps out, dunks on 2 hamsters, and adds them to his collection.
Well, I think we have to follow back on the fact that I know what's going to happen, and can either gaslight you or tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of them is literally called the Demon Snake of the East, so, maybe it's not a hamster. But given how easily he took on Hamzuke as a pet, I have no doubt that the level of that's not going to be like that hard of a fight for him, honestly.
So you're saying the character who is just overpowered to the entire world is going to remain overpowered to the entire world?
That's right. We're getting another Overlord moment here where everyone is hyping up how big and powerful and scary something is and how it's going to ruin everything once they start fighting, and it's going to be over in 5 seconds. So yeah, no, that's kind of like what I'm expecting here. I'm also expecting maybe like some conflict to actually head towards the village and like start a fight over there. But I have no idea what that'll look like yet. Because we have a couple sources where something bad could happen, but nothing has committed yet.
What
That's
sources
what
are those?
the sources are either between Ainz's crew, who have already expressed their desire to see the whole place burn, who said like they need to make some changes out there, so they're going to bring some conflict in. And then of course the village themselves has already noted that like the 2 monsters that they care the most about are kind of pushing other things in their direction right now, so they need to be prepared for that.
So Griff once again pushing his Irons is going to burn down the village agenda.
That's right. You gaslit me enough about it. It's gonna burn.
Well, see, here's the problem: is that he's saying I gaslit you, which implies that I'm lying about Ainz not wanting to burn down the village. Despite multiple times in the show, Ainz has said, "I don't want that village to burn down."
But you see, he's left it up to all of his minions, and his minions just do not care about human lives.
Right, but they do very much care about what Ainz thinks and says. So you're saying that these people hate humans so much that they're willing to go against the person that they literally fanatically worship.
After Ainz specifically went, yes, whatever you said to them. Yeah, no, that's exactly what's happening.
Sure. Sure, or am I just gaslighting you now and they actually do that? Who knows?
Well, only one way to find out, and that's by watching and seeing.
You know, I think before you hit the spiel, my favorite part of gaslighting is I am always 100% right, because you never know. You never know what my actual stance is, one way or the other.
Gaslight, gatekeep, Theta Boss. There we go.
I don't gatekeep.
So, before we keep gaslighting, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. Top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, it's also early access stuff. You can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure. It's all to help challenge just a little bit extra. She's been a little sarcastic lately. This is her review.
I was literally worried that I was watching the old episodes again. Because she was there at the start, right? The last episode.
You should have reported stuff. It's literally a report of an attack on them, so of course it's important. Ainz has a completely valid point here.
Pay attention, Griff.
アインズ様が実験に使われた村です。それにおもちゃがいっぱいあると。
ああ、そうか。すまないな。これは私のミスだな。お前がその程度に考えていたとは、失言は撤回する。少し言い過ぎたようだ。許せ。
何をおっしゃいますか。バカな私が悪いんです。
ならば次は注意してくれれば構わない。お前にあの村の価値について教えよう。
I'm only interested. Liches are only interested in villages for one thing, and it's disgusting than just image of a healing potion.
So the only trope I know of that one is men are only interested in one thing. And finding the lost city of Atlantis! And it's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love this one.
It's a good format. Just to break expectations. But yeah, no, so here we go. So maybe they aren't going to burn it down. Oh no, how could this happen?
Well, I mean, it doesn't make any sense, your constant that are gonna burn the village down. We know from Season 1 that Ainz values the village, and specifically at least 2 people in it.
But here we have the person looking over the village.
We have 2 seasons also of showing how fanatical these people are to Ainz' wishes. So,
oh yeah,
it's like you keep saying, nah, fuck it. They're gonna say fuck Ainz and burn this place down.
On one hand, yes to all of that. On the other hand, we literally just got the scene of her going, well, you know, I wasn't gonna report anything. It didn't seem important. It's like, oh, whoops, village destroyed. I didn't think it was important. Sorry, sir. Things could go bad for absolutely no good reason. Just imagine every single conflict is caused by just terrible communication.
Alright, now pay attention.
Attention. Yes. You almost forgot that too. Oh my god.
ウフィーリアが開発した新たな治癒のポーションです。
なあよい。このポーションでバレアレ家の重要度はさらに一段階上がったということだ。この世界でのポーションは青く、どんなに高品質なものでも経年劣化するという。 しかし私の知るユグドラシルポーションは赤く劣化などしない。ンフィーレアに求めているのはユグドラシルの技術や材料に頼らないユグドラシルポーションの作成だ。もしくは全く異なる新たな第3のポーションの作成方法の完成でもいい。本当ならンフィーレアをナザリックに監禁し研究を進めさせたいくらいだ。知識は力だからな。
ではなぜそうされないのですか。
監禁して働かせるよりは信頼を培い感謝という鎖で縛った方が未来の利益に。
That's some
Yeah, keep
Lucifer level
purpose
planning
理
right
解
there.
が及ばず、
いいよ
愚かな私に一つお教えください。では、どうしてアインズ様は赤のポーションをブリタなる女に渡したのですか？
ブリタ。
ああ、そういえば。
どういうこと
Oh yeah, you forgot that you handed that out when you were at the bar and you just wanted to appease someone.
女冒険者にユグドラシルポーションをお与えになったことがあるのです。
確かにあれは危険な行為だな。しかしそれでもあえて行うべき大きな狙いがあったのだよ。
Ah, covering your ass music. Here we go.
あの女の持っていたポーションの弁償のためでは。
本当にそれだけだと思っていたのか、ナーベラル。
失礼しました。
ンフィーレアだ。
フィーレアでございますか。
そうだな。見たことのない赤いポーションを渡された者の最初の行動は一体何だ。
誰かに聞く、相談するということでしょうか。
そうだ。彼女は私の狙い通り最も信頼できるポーション職人のも
I
と
mean, it's easy to backtrack the sequence of events that actually happened
私がンフィーレアと
well
Let's say it
after
was
they
all according
happened.
to the plan.
Yeah.
なるほど、そういう狙いが。
分かったようだな。
話つながったよ。
アインズ様はいつもここまで見ても3手も
It's like lying to children.
上で行動されているのですか？
もちろんだ。私は
I mean, it's the basic definition of the Xanatos Gambit, right? Anything that happens, I intended to happen. Because I could just explain.
Ah, yes, they have beaten all of my minions exactly as I planned.
鎖になるという意味で2位がエンリエモット、最後がウンフィーレアの祖母リージーだな。それ以外はどうでもよいが、この3人だけは何としても守れ。はい。それではルプスレギナ、私の狙いを聞いた以上、次は許さん。わかるな。
もちろんです。
And now you're a point of weakness for intelligence. Congratulations. Someone's gonna capture you and figure out all this
失
information.
礼いたします。
I mean, she is more powerful than 90% of the world, so I don't think it's gonna happen that way.
You're right, true.
まったく、いかにアインズ様が。
I'm just using my own basic expectations here.
まあいい。
And then you have to append on the back, but they were gods.
Well, I mean, I'm also working off of this, the last season that I ever saw, so once we hit season 4, I'll be a lot less smug.
森は探索し、強敵と思われる相手は探してはいたのですが。
ハムスケと同等程度であれば強敵とは言えない。注意を払えなかったのも。
He's already dissing
掃除
them.
いたしますか？私のペットだったら数匹送り込めば簡単にできますよ。
それでは味気ない。東の巨人と西の魔女、どんなモンスターか見てみたいじゃないか。ついでにルプスレギナへのテストも同時に作れないか確かめよう。
Time to send them straight at the village.
と思われる相手の住処です。
そうか。
それでアインズ様に敵対行為をなそうとする愚か者どもの処分はどうされるのですか？
Again, it's only these two that Ainz ever touches and holds for any period of time.
東の巨人も西の魔女もユグドラシルに存在しなかったモンスターであれ
All
ば。
I'm saying is everyone's doing a ship work out there. These two made it easy.
優しいですよね。
Your favoritism. He doesn't even like his own
私
creation.
の優しさはその価値のある対象と、あとはナザリックに所属する者だけに向けられていると思うのだがな。ハムスケと同程度の存在というのであれば、それなりに価値があると判断しているからだ。
Actually, good point. Maybe his own creation is in fact imitating himself here as he's sending him out to go and do some business. And Ainz is just back at home on the throne just going,
リザー
This is
ドマン
comfy.
訓練していたあれですか？
ああ、デスナイトと一緒に戦士としての訓練を積ませている。戦士クラスの習得が可能かどうかを確かめるためにな。
もし
Warrior hamster.
戦士クラスを持てるのであれば、 ナザリックの戦力を一気に増大することが可能となる。まあおそらくは無理だろうけど、ハムスケの方はどうだろうな。もう一匹いれば
I mean, it's a funny thought. If we turn our Death Knights into warriors, we'll be even more powerful. And
Yeah.
that Death Knight alone could probably take out the kingdom.
Well, nothing wrong with having more powers, especially when, like, the martial arts thing, like, apparently is the most unexpected stuff in the series.
ああ、いや、細い腰だなと思ってな。しっかり食べているか。
はい、ご命令通り1日3食決まった時間に食べてます。
うん、そうか。しっかり食べるんだぞ。
はい、しっかり食べてシャルティアを悔しがらせます。
そのうちお前たちにも恋人ができたりするんだろうな。
ちょっと
All of you will be friends.
私はまだ70代なんですから。
ああ、そうだな。ダークエルフだとまだまだ子供だな。ちなみにアウラはナザリックの中では誰が好きなんだ？好みのタイプは。
私はアインズ様が大好きですよ。
What other answer could there be from literally any of them?
それじゃあアインズ様は誰を一番愛しているんですか？
アウラが大好きだぞ。
子供の上層教育か。ダークエルフの学校などあったらアウラやマーレを行かせた方がいいのか？
Is there a school for dark elves? You went to another universe. There's nothing.
すみません。
Right, I mean, just,
それより
I mean,
話なのだが、
you haven't seen Isekai,
将来ダークエルフの国があったら一緒に行ってもらうぞ。
I know what you're talking about. We've brought it up before.
yeah, well, I've also watched all the other Isekai, so that this company puts out, so I was able to watch Isekai Quartet. I was able to watch Isekai Quartet without any problems.
みんな行くよ。
But now I'm starting to wonder if there'll be a school arc. He just like sends the two elf children out to like a normal human school, and then they just deck everybody.
お前が作っていた建物を真似しようとしたのだろうな。
アインズ様、あそこが奴らの根城です。
見張りもいないとは不用心だな。
ひどい匂いですね。
ガス溜まりトラップか？いや、偶然という。
And that's coming from somebody who lives in
足跡を
Nazareth.
見る限り、この洞窟内には複数体生活しているみたいです。
あまり知性は期待できないな。階段ができればいいのだが。おい、そこの王が。
Hey, more ogres.
ドア本にしては品がなく騒がしい。スケルトン敵。アウラ、下がれ。
Just teleport right out of there. All right.
お前、スケルトン違う。スケルトンと一緒は少し困る。君たちのボス、東の巨人に会いに来た。呼んできてくれないか。
Also, did he summon a broom?
No.
Oh, there we go.
It's like a cudgel.
Yeah, it looks perfectly ordinary.
I mean, some would probably consider it a mace, but it seems more ornamental, so I would say cudgel is probably more apt.
Yeah.
D&D nerds!
思考の御方がおっしゃってることなら間違いなく正しいですよ。
A valuable lesson to learn. Just punch them until they listen.
Now this guy really reminds me of the ogres from David the Gnome. Because his face is that way.
Ainz has been transported to the David the Gnome universe. Up next, the Moomin universe.
A bit of his face combined with a bit of the blue guy's faces behind him would be exactly the David the Gnome ogres. Or trolls or whatever they were. I think they were trolls, David the Gnome.
不可視化で消えているつもりなのかもしれないが、私の目はそれを見破る。無駄なことはやめて答えてくれないか。 なんだなガか。確かに蛇というのも間違いではないが、もうちょっと言いようはあるだろう。
わしの透明化を見破るとは、お主はただのスケルトン。何しに来た？
私はスケルトンではない。間違った知識を正しておいてもらおう。
では何だというのだ。東の地を滑る王であるこのグーに名乗ることを許してやる。
You. It's goo.
Shut up.
グという名前か。俺は遅れて申し訳ない。私の名前
I already know what happens to this guy. I don't need that association.
Knowing this series, he just gets exploded. Like, probably right now, honestly.
俺のような力強き名前ではない。臆病者の名前だ。
冷静さを保て。
謎のアンデッドよ。こやつらは長き名は勇気なき証とみなすんじゃ。
それでお前も私を臆病者だと思うのか？
いや、それはない。わしも長い名前だからな。お主の言うところの西の魔者、デュラリウス・スペニア・アイ・インダルンじゃよ。それで弱き者は何をしに来た？
Just the ogre laughter party here now.
中央でアンデッドやゴーレムを使って砦を築いているものだ。知っているか？
知っているという邪魔者。この蛇がギャーギャー言わなければ、俺たちだけでお前をすぐに殺したんだ。余計な手間が省けたぞ。
非常に話が早い。それで
One of them is smart and the other is not.
交渉したいことがあったからだ。命が惜しいなら服従しろ。
このバカが、俺が臆病者に従うはずがないだろう。グよ、侮るのは危険じゃ。お前はここで食われるんだ。次にそこのチビも食ってやる。
犬より立派に吠えるじゃないか、肉だるま。
You ball of flesh.
ならばこうしよう。
You, dirty bag of mostly water. Yeah, how's that make you feel?
まさか怖くて逃げたりはしないよな。
面白い。お前などバラバラにして食ってやる。
よし、お前の選択はなったな。何か不思議そうだな。
Really, something
You
must
need
be
a-
wrong with my weapon.
I need a bigger stick. Nope, seems to be working.
なるほど。トロールの再生能力か。
And no harm in attacking my comrades, they just get back up anyway.
弱者の生殺与奪は強者の特権。だがしかし不快だ。
グよ、奴は異常じゃ。協力して倒すのじゃ。
やれやれ、シワを作るのはやめてほしいものだ。君の攻撃はこれで終わりかな？
Yeah, I guess turn order's up.
Yes, winning by doing nothing is the level of power we're still at here. There's still been no completely valid threat.
臆病者だからといって弱いわけではないと、どんぐり程度の脳みそしか入ってない君でもそろそろ理解できたかな。アウラ、それだけは逃がすな。
See, I'm smart. I tried to escape.
They had the right idea.
これじゃアインズ様の勇姿が見れないじゃない。暴れるならこのまま喉を半分くらい潰すよ。
アウラ、少々離れた場所に移動してくれ。巻き添えでそれが死なないようにな。
Collateral damage. Like, I'm about to do a fireball. Step back.
さて、治ったか。それじゃあ続きをやるとするか。
お前何をした？何をしてる？魔法か？
あれれ、おかしいな。臆病者の名を持つ私が前に進んで、勇敢な名を持つグ様が後ろに下がっているぞ。これはどうしてなんだろう。
Ironically, my first name coming online was Lord Goo. I should say I came online well before Overlord ever existed.
そうかそうか。
You predicted it in advance.
うるさいぞ、臆病者。さ
To be fair, this is a very you way of playing. It's like, I'm gonna still attack the thing I can't hurt.
All I need to do is get lucky once. He's very much a me-type character as well. All strength, all regeneration.
Yeah, no, I don't think none of them want any of this.
一騎打ちの約束を破るとは逃げられても厄介だ。遊びはここまでにしよう。絶望のオーラレベル5。
わしはあなた様の配下となりますと、今後はあなた様のために全力を。
The smart one immediately goes, yeah, no, beg for my life.
まあよい。一応ネゴシエーションという名目で来たのだしな。
Ah, you were gonna do that anyways.
どうだったかな。
Oh, it resizes.
魔法の武器か。あの村の個人戦力の増強には最適かもしれないな。お前に部下はいるか？トロールがいるといいのだが。
一匹だけおります。
それは素晴らしい。ならこいつの代役は任せることができるかな。いや、難しいか。よし、近日中に部下を連れて森に建造している建物まで来い。アウラ、話してやれ。
よろしいのですか？
構わない。裏切るのであれば。
裏切りなどわしにそのようなことができようはずがございません。それができるのは道端のあり
Why, the merest vestiges of the merest wisps of the merest thoughts had never even entered my mind.
この場から立ち去って部下を連れてこい。それが最初の命令だ。
Now the question is he going to go ahead and betray him anyway?
I mean, slight spoiler so that you're not hindered by this for the rest of the season like you are with the village thing. I don't remember him ever showing up again.
As with most of the monsters, unfortunately. Maybe season 4 they like send the monster army at somebody. Debiurg, could you arrange a happy meal for her bear, please?
もったいなきお言葉。アインズ様、至高の御方々の聖域たるこのナザリック地下大墳墓に何者かをお招きになるので。
何か問題でもあるのか？
いいえ、そのようなことは何もございません。アインズ様の言こそ正しいのですから。
エントマか。
はい、アインズ様。ルプスレギナから報告がありました。
そうか。今回のテストはクリアだな。
それと戦闘の許可を求めています。
よろしい。ルプスレギナに許可を出せ。あの3人だけは死守せよ。
I guess I maybe misremembered the order of events. But this is the start of the first big thing that I liked during the season.
The battle of the city?
I also misremembered how long the episode was.
Yeah, no, that caught me too. I think I was actually having too much fun with Ainz just beating up trolls. I think that made the whole episode go a lot faster.
Well, sometimes I also just look down at the clock of how long we've been recording. It's like, huh, alright, it's the 21-minute mark. How long did we spend talking about shit before the episode?
At least another 2 hours?
But yeah, no, I think you finally got confirmation about your burning village theory.
Yeah, it's happening. And Ainz is even ordering it. Ah, how's that?
Also, in the same way that Mob Psycho gives big old hints in its opening about what's going to happen in the season, Overlord seems to be doing it all in the outro. I'm mentioning this 30 seconds after some major shit has already gone past.
Ah, of course. Too late for us to notice.
No, I obviously noticed. That's why I brought it up. I mean,
That's what's in the future. Ainz gets tossed down a pit. Well then. So, Ainz is playing a very dangerous game right there, actually putting the thing that he actually wants in danger.
I think you'll find that the most dangerous game is in actuality hunting humans. So,
Yeah, the most dangerous game is Dynamite Tennis on Bareback.
no, the literal name of the movie, Most Dangerous Game, is a rich man who hunts other humans for sport. So,
Right, right. Because
that's
the
what
most
I'm
dangerous game
indicating.
is man.
That's what I'm indicating. Is hunting other humans is the most dangerous game, which is what is happening in that episode.
Exactly. But, so I think they did in fact lay out what their plan was, which is that they now have the Serpent of the East. He's using them to send forces to the village, specifically to go ahead and test the maids, to make sure everything actually goes as planned, so when something actually bad does happen, everything will go according to plan.
How would you feel, Griff, if I told you that you were exactly wrong?
I would say you're lying to me again.
How would you feel, Griff, if I actually told you that I'm not lying to you?
I wouldn't believe it anymore.
Alright. That's my
Yeah,
2
but-
cents.
Yes, you cried wolf too many times, Theta. The village is gonna burn.
I'm not saying the village isn't gonna burn. I'm just saying that what you said was wrong.
Well, we'll get to see how wrong that is next time. But let's see. So what other fun or interesting things do we think are gonna happen? This is still basically like the introductory arc of the season, isn't it?
Well, what episode are we on?
We're on episode 4.
How many episodes are there this season?
Let's take a peek. Let's count them. 13.
So, doing the math, what do you think about your own statement?
Well, you said there were 3 arcs, I think, right?
Nope.
I'm reasonably confident you did, so I'm
Well,
going to pretend it's true in my
This would
head
be the
now.
other thing that you're wrong about.
Right.
I
If
said
I were
nothing
to
about
imagine,
arcs.
perhaps, that there were 3 arcs, this one can't possibly last much longer.
Sure, let's continue on the wrong thinking.
And then, of course, we have our season spoiler from last time, where, like, they introduced a new character and his wizard, and those haven't shown up or had anything to do with anything, so
They've
if
been in the
they don't
outro.
show up in the next arc, it'll be very confusing. Just laying the groundwork for things the show never will show you again is kind of a recurring theme, isn't it?
Not really. I mean, what you're saying and what you're indicating towards are 2 different things.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you're indicating towards, like, the Lizard Man and other things that we've gone through and then haven't seen again, which is
Yep.
different from the indication of the season ending of last time, where it showed us a thing with the promise of seeing it again. That's,
Yeah.
you know, that one is a foreshadowing, and the other is the end of a story.
Right.
2 different things.
No, that's a fair assessment too. But at the same time, I would not be surprised for the show to just break its promise and forget or something.
Right, that's
that-
what we count on the writers of a show that we've spending optionally 4 seasons going to watch, is that the writers will just forget something.
We know these writers back and forward now, Theta. We know where they live.
I mean, these writers, which are making an anime based on a light novel, which is already written,
Yes.
are going to forget actual already written stuff.
Yes.
Beyond which, they could have read the manga and then also forgotten that.
Mhm. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if maybe some of the critique of the show we have is like very much relevant to the fact that it was a light novel.
What critique would that be?
Basically the pacing of it, ultimately. Like, this would probably work better if we were just reading it. Do you think you have that feel at all?
I know that during the seasonal anime review, I made the statement that shows that are adapted from manga do better than shows that are adapted from light novels, because light novel characters act differently than manga characters, because light novel characters spend more time thinking, and so when they get adapted to a visual medium, you often have slow periods where they think to themselves to encapsulate things, versus manga, which is already a visual medium, so they tend to do things in an active action sense while getting the thoughts across. So the difference there becomes transitory when you're trying to consider, alright, this is based on a light novel. Does that explain why Ainz is often sitting in a chair just thinking his thoughts to himself? Would this still be happening at the same time that they base it off of the manga?
There could definitely be like a whole lot of adaptation issues going on, I think. So I think that's probably where I would probably lay any blame on, right? But that said, at least this episode in particular ended up at least paced like very well comparatively, right? It had a setup and a payoff at the end, and the middle of it was basically stuff was kind of constantly happening.
Yeah, I believe everybody was on the edge of their seats for the "is this character eating 3 times a day" scene.
See, that's the light novel issue right there. So, Theta, do you have any additional thoughts before we go ahead and get going?
I do actually think that a robot ostrich would be faster than a normal ostrich.
No, I think the regular ostrich would still win. So on that fight, we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. This has been Stone-Faced Reactions, everybody. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?